Every day, due to advances in AI technology, more and more men are turning toward AI sex bot chats for sexual conversation. To combat this growing epidemic of men turning to AI for their sexting gooning sessions, I'm going to be answering some of the guys' questions for how do you get things going textually with a woman. I'm Jamie Zayak, and this is Your Brain Today. The first question is, how do I identify the type of woman I want to talk to when with AI I can generate my ideal woman? My take on that is, why would you want to look at a woman on a screen when you can touch a woman in real life? Maybe you actually like to touch women, or maybe you don't. I'm not one to say, but personally I think it's better to be able to touch the woman you're looking at. And AI might look real, but it's not real. And honestly, that's a huge turnoff if you ask me. The guy I'm talking to, looking at a fake woman on a screen, it's a little weird to me. Why would you want to do that when you can just touch a real woman? Maybe you're not into women? And another question we have is, what is the best thing I can say when sliding into a woman's DMs? When I think about people who've slid up into my DMs, mostly I ignore them. So I think you need to be funny or quick-witted, maybe a little interesting too. If you come out with, hey, you're beautiful, that's really lame and boring. And most women get that a lot in their DMs, so maybe try not to be so boring. Next question. I've been creating scenarios where I end up outside of my crush's apartment to try and run into her. I haven't said a word to her yet. What should I do to get her to notice me? I don't know if I'd personally notice someone of interest. I would notice the fact that you would be stalking me outside my apartment. So, maybe we should create a different scenario, like running into her at a grocery store or maybe the gas station. I don't know how romantic green beans are, but it's a heck of a lot more romantic than stalking outside of an apartment. And our next question. I've been watching my neighbor from my window for around 6.5 months since she moved in. I've seen her change, I've seen her shower, I've seen her do a lot. She saw me watching her for the first time last night and called the police. He wants to know, what should he do? Okay, a couple questions here. So you've been watching her through your window and she just now noticed you and called the police. So obviously the police didn't take you to jail or anything since you're able to write me this question. I don't know. Maybe we should try not stalking people through your window. That would be a good start. And perhaps try not to get the police called on you, because I don't think that's a good way to start a relationship or a first date. But you could use that one call you get from jail to call her. Unless you don't have her number, then I don't have any advice for you. And maybe hide behind a fern next time. It's a lot easier when people don't catch you. And our next question. My 22-year-old student who I've been talking to found out about my wife and is threatening to expose me to her. What can I do to win both of them? Great question. My take, you already have your wife, so the legal process would take a while. So you've got probably a good 3 to 6 months to think of something really grand to keep your wife. The 22-year-old, on the other hand, how worth it is it to you? Because the 22-year-old might be fun, but how long is the 22-year-old going to stay interested in you? The wife's already there. Maybe you could just kill the student. That would take care of the problem. And our last question. My girlfriend goes to sleep by 10 every night, which means I can't spend prime gooning hours with her. But Grok never sleeps. Why should I even continue dating her? Honestly, it's kind of hard to argue against that. So maybe you should just go out with AI. Do you guys have any other questions you want me to answer? If so, leave it in a comment below, and we'll get back to you next week. I'm Jamie Zayak, and this is Your Brain Today. Honestly, that's a good argument. It's kind of hard to argue against that.
That could be your thing. It's a good argument, and then maybe you should just go out.
Okay.